Shiver my timbers, my child has been revealed again, and I was able to actually live that moment by watching The Lord of the Rings. Episode 1, of course. The Fellowship of the Rings. I actually watched that movie from when I was a kid. Okay, not a really. I don't have a really good comprehension of like what the hell is the fantasy is going around, but I would definitely say Lord of the Rings is like definitely the start of all of everything that I love. Without Lord of the Rings, I would never be obsessed with Elden Ring. Just saying. Was able to actually get a chance to watch the first movie, the extended version, and I would have to say, holy shit, I didn't expect it to be better than what I have expected. It was better. It was bigger and better. And one I would love to say the most is that this first movie was 3 hours and 20-ish minutes or something like that, and I've never felt it was 3 hours as long. Not really gonna lie, the pacing was just beautifully made. Actually, it stick to me really well. Like every moment to moment, it just feels like, oh shit! Like they look at a mountain, and then like all of a sudden, the next scene is just like, oh, the teleporter are over there, that's going around. But and then like they go into the scene of like why they're actually in that area, and I'm like, they're very interesting. The writing is interesting. Like unlike the other 3 hour movie that I have to watch with people who are actually in blue costumes, but we're not gonna talk about that. Peter Jackson, man, the man you are for actually directing this fantastic movie is actually phenomenal. Even though I can definitely say there are things that I have a little bit nitpicks in this movie, but I really don't give a shit because holy crap! Can we talk about the writing? The writing is so good. They don't do the writing like this anymore. It felt weird to watch any other like fantasies, medieval fantasies movies nowadays. Actually, they don't have the same passion, the level of details, the level of atmospheric going around with the environment. It's just so good. I'm so excited to actually get a chance to watch second movie later on and third movie as well. But I do have to say, I am more interested to actually read the books. I really, really do. I really want to read the books because I do know for sure there are some people actually complaining about the books, especially Frodo, the main character, who kind of got feel a little bit lackluster in the movie, but in the books that was like more compelling. I do want to see more of it because that's the only gripe that I have with Frodo. I think Frodo could have had gotten more screen time with his intention, with his feelings, of like a little bit phases, like going around. But that's a little bit nitpick. Really, don't really care. But there is like so much bond of like each characters that really make me feel like I wanna hug them out, man. I really just wanna hug, big give like, come on here, my children. I wanna give you a big old grandpa hug. I can't do it. I just can't. I would love to cook them curry for them if I wanted to, but they're not real. But anyways, they're really good. Every characters in this movie is so compelling and all. I like, of course, like Dumbledore is going to be like one of the few iconic characters that are going to stick to me. But man, I never really actually thought like Borboni. Oh shit, I already fucked up the name. Aragorn is also another interesting character, even though there's like a little lore about him. Legolas, not a lot going around, but he does have a little bit of an interesting thing going around him. The dwarf, with the dwarf, I mean, Legolas, his interaction with the dwarf really does feel like it's like kind of like coming together very well. Like all of these characters, they have all their own pieces and they have their own grudges with each races. They have flaws, and like somehow throughout the journey of this whole entire movie, they kind of come together very nicely because like you have a man, you have actually an elf, you have a dwarf, you have hobbits, and you have another man, and then like they're all different. They all have their own different characteristics that don't go very well supposedly, but it goes very well with with their own friendship, their bond, their fellowship of the rings. It's really really capturing for me because you don't see those kind of movies nowadays. Really, like like the special bond of each different characters nowadays that don't have that anymore. Even though it's just a first movie, I know for sure that the bond and like the friendship are like going to be much more discovered in the second and third movie. I know that for sure, but I'm so excited to actually see this is a thing. I really loved the first movie. It really did actually belong to my heart, and I want to say something. The best thing about this movie is that the cinematography for every scene of this movie is just absolutely like every moment of it is just painting. It's just beautifully chef kiss. There is just so many good and so vibrant, and yet so many good, horrifying, dark moments, scenes that really capture of like the fantasy world. It's so good. I don't know. It's so rare for me to actually be so geek happy. I don't know why. I'm pretty kind of happy to watch this movie. Anyway, that's it. I want to yap about it. I will love to talk more about it in the future. Peace out.